Hello, 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 hello. I am going to be doing soft spoken for this video. Hope that's okay. At the time of me filming this video, I literally, less than 20 minutes ago, finally got my Pokemon cards back from PSA. Now, I have been waiting on these cards. You know, they're supposed to come back to you, within 90 days? And it took like 35 days. So not great. We don't love that. But that's okay. It's not okay, but I'm gonna move my microphone. Microphone is matching the shirt. We love that. So, not opened yet. I sent in 4 cards. I have sent in cards before to PSA, and those cards, there were only 2 cards. I have them right down there actually, and you'll be able to, if you want, I guess, like scan or look up these cards in their system to show that they are real and authentic. Those ones were sent in 2024. It was just 2, but first let's get into this, where I sent in 4. 2 old ones, 2 old cards, 2 new cards. Okay. Sorry, it's not framed. Gotta make sure my address isn't on here. Okay. Here's what it looks like when I got this back. They are bubble wrapped. It says PSA right here. Okay. So I think they probably quite a bit of people keep their boxes. I wonder if I should as well. Let's get rid of the tape then. Well, you know what? That probably doesn't sound great. I can get the other stuff off later. Trying to keep it in frame, but I don't think it's gonna work. The foundation of all great collections. I think it's genius that they have branded boxes that they bring everything back in. I imagine it's like this for the larger boxes as well. But at least, yeah, all I can say is for this size. I don't remember getting this last time. I got a smaller one. So maybe it did have this stuff on the inside. Anyway, I'll be keeping that box. So let's unwrap. Oh, sorry, squeaky. Sorry, squeaky. And then I can keep this bubble wrap too, for ASMR purposes. Okay. It does have my info right there. So I'm going to put this off to the side. And then they look great here. I have 4 of them. I'm just going to go in order of how they stacked these. So yeah, one of them I did send in. I was expecting a minimum of a 7 on this. My Dragonite here, I'll just put the other ones down. my cat is going to want to get into all of this. That sucks. You definitely don't need the scissors. Put that under the camera. You can sniff the box. Anyway, I have this Dragonite card. And I was expecting it to get at least a rating of a 7, but it has a rating of a 6. Which is unfortunate. But I love Dragonite. This is actually probably my favorite Pokemon. Growing up, it was just Squirtle. But I really love Dragonite. It's so cute and it has the rainbow. Queer. Love it. But yeah, this is what it looks like. You can look up that, or else it's on the back as well. If you wanted to, like, if you're watching this on your phone and you wanted to, like, it's really fuzzy. I don't know how I can fix that on screen for y'all. But yeah, if you wanted to scan that, you could. I don't want to mess with it too much. But yeah, there wasn't really much for markings on it, so I was hoping to get at least a 7. I don't know if I would have sent it in. If I would have thought it was going to get a grade of a 6. They were really harsh this time. But yeah, Dragonite is my favorite Pokemon, so I guess I probably should have sent it in anyway. I don't plan on selling any of these. If I do, it won't be for a long time. But I collected starting in elementary school, and so this is one of the cards that was in that collection that I got. There are some that I've gotten actually over this past year, including this one, which they placed next. This, I literally placed it I had gloves on. I placed it directly from the pack into like a container to put it in here, but yet they gave it a 9. So I'm like, how is it only given a rating of a 9? I literally didn't even touch it with my bare hands, but this is a 2024 Pokemon card. And it's Deerling, and it's also, I should have closed the blinds or something. Here, I want to close the blinds, but then my cat's going to go up there. So we're not going to do that. You can just see the reflection. You know what? I am going to try to close the blinds. I think it's still going to cause issues. But here's what it looks like. I don't know why it has to be so fuzzy for me. But it's Deerling. And it is a rare card. It has the like gold holographic star, which is how you know it's a rare. Yeah, I thought this was so cute, and it's a rare card. It says 165 out of 162 with the gold star on it. People go like this, but I'm like, whenever I do that, that doesn't help, you know. Yeah, Deerling. Here's the info on it. And it is a mint 9, not a mint 10, even though it should have been. I didn't even touch it with my bare hands. Here's the info on the back as well. Yeah, I did everything like how they say you're supposed to for packaging it. Who knows? So I'm really bad at directions, so I could have somehow done something wrong. But I like also have OCD, so I was like rereading. But it's just a cute Deerling. Given a mint 9. I'll put that back in the stack. Now this one, I'm not surprised, has a low rating. It is just a rare card, so I wanted to get it put in here before it gets even more damage. I was hoping it would get at least a 5, but I got a rating of a 4. It is a Venusaur. This is a rare card, but because it's a low rating, it has a rating of a 4. So because it has a rating of a 4, it's not like it's actually worth as much as you think. Like if I did want to sell it, I could have gotten more money selling it without the rating. It's more so like, yeah, on the back and along the edges. It's holographic as well. Anyway, Here's the back info. But it's along the corners. It's because it's reflective, that's why it's hard for the camera to pick it up, I think. But it's along the corners and the back where it's really more damaged. There's like a black spot up here. I don't know if you can even see it, but it's up here. So I'm not surprised, but it's like, I'm just glad I got encapsulated. I'm less likely to lose it. It's less likely to get even more damage now. And then this other one is a newer card. Oh, no, Axel. Not for you, Axel. Not for you, Axel. My cat wants to claw at the bubble wrap, and now he's leaving in frustration. That's okay, he can do that. Hopefully he doesn't start making noise in the bathroom now. Okay, this is also given a 9, even though I put it right with the gloves on from the bag into the what do you call it? Like the sleeves, 2 different sleeves. But yeah, here's the info. It's iron crown. Look at how cool. You can definitely tell, even on camera, how cool and shiny this one is. And it says future. And it says on the bottom 146 promo. This isn't like actually a super rare one. It's just a promo card, but I thought it looked really nice. And it's an EX, Iron Crown EXXX. And it just looked really pretty, and I just felt like sending it in, so I did. Here's the back. But yeah, literally didn't even touch it with my bare hands. Didn't even get a 10 rating. Do I have a hair there? What is that? I have to be careful, I just put lotion on. Brittney, calm down now. Oh, I can tell some of the lotion got in my mouth. Oh, good thing it's just a little bit. Okay, anyway. Info. But yeah, I didn't touch it with my bare hands. It still only got a rating of a 9 though. So that's frustrating. Oh my goodness. I'm keeping this in the video. I don't care. Got it. Okay. And then for those of you who don't know and haven't put them in the stack, who don't know and haven't seen my other cards from that I got last year, encapsulated, we have this. It is Alakazam. I love Alakazam. I love Alakazam, and the other one I'm going to show you. You can't really. There we go. Holographic. But you can't. I was going to say, I don't remember. But I do love these ones as well that I'm going to show you, which is why I got them sent in, also because they're in good condition. Rating of 7. Here's the info. People argue whether or not PSA is a scam. I'm like, maybe, but even if it kind of is, it's like people take your card collecting more seriously and are not really going to buy from you if you don't have the PSA approval on it. Okay, let's do this. And then the last one. Again, one of my other favorites is Mewtwo. I love the psychic ones because I'm a very witchy person myself. This one you can't see the holographics as much. I'm trying to figure out what to do for you, Mewtwo. Okay, here's the info. Mewtwo. Here's the back. Here's the info. Are these two? Here, let me get the other one. I think they're from the same. Yeah, Alakazam. I'm gonna have to edit that. Oh my god, Brittney, edit that part. Okay. Alakazam is 1 out of 102. And Mewtwo is 10 out of 102. So they're both from, is it the base set, right? They're both from the base set. What's the base? No, base set is that the one that's out of 64? I don't remember. But anyway, those are the cards. Let me know if you collect Pokemon cards. I haven't, again, there's some new ones I bought. For a little bit I was buying some packs, but not as much anymore. I guess where if I was rich, maybe I'd buy more, but maybe not. I just have, as I've said before on this channel, suspected ADHD, so once I start looking at my Pokemon cards again, I want to start collecting them again. And so I just went through a brief period of getting some. Not the like really expensive ones. Like some of them you have to spend hundreds of dollars. Like I ain't doing that. But yeah, I definitely haven't got any this year. All of them have been only last year. No, that's a lie. Is that a lie? Have I got any this year? If I did, it's only been one. I don't even remember. Maybe one pack? Maybe it was around my birthday. I don't even remember. But yeah, I always, oh, 1 second. It is bright in here again because I had to open up the blinds for my cat because he wanted to go up there and I didn't want him pawing at the blinds. What was I gonna say though? Yeah, anyway, so I haven't gotten them in a while, but I finally got these PSA cards back. And yeah, I have at least 1,000 Pokemon cards. There's more that I really want to get sent in. I'll probably do a video like going through what is it called? What is part of this video called? Like ciphering through cards, or like what do you call it? Going through cards, I don't know. But I can go through those cards that I would like to one day send in, but I just don't have the ability to now because it costs some money. But hopefully at least some of them before I move one day out of here to a different state, I can get some of them sent in so I don't have to move and get more damage to these cards. They are in little card pouches or sleeves. Like the ones I really want to send in are in they're double sleeved, but that doesn't mean they can't get damaged, especially if they're like crushed underneath heavier stuff. Yeah, but I just, growing up, for some reason I thought the Pokemon were really cute. I started collecting in elementary school and they didn't really feel like I don't know, they didn't feel like my friends, but they just felt like cute little pets that I had that weren't real but were in card form, and it just felt really cute that I had like all these pets. So it brings back really good memories. Childhood wasn't really the best. Sorry mom, know you're watching, love ya. One of the things that made me happy was I would just look at my binder of cards and I would just continuously go through my binder and just look at them and stare at them, and I would take them out and hold them, and just like if they're holographic, I loved that. I would just go like this to them. I would just stare at them. I don't know at all how to play the game. It's just I thought they were very cute. When I was even younger, I collected Bratz dolls. We also used to collect Webkins. I come from, very likely it's genetic, because certain people in my family have addictive personalities, and generationally, actually on both sides, addiction kind of runs through. And so I think with addictions, it's easy also or having an addictive personality. I have one. I think part of having an addictive personality is also, like, you see, it's common for people to collect things if they have an addictive personality because you get that high from these things that you buy. Yeah. So I used to love collecting things. I nowadays try not to really collect things. I guess the Pokemon cards I collect feathers and crystals. Maybe there are things I collect, but I haven't like added to these in a while, except for my Pokemon cards recently-ish. Yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. On to a less heavy note. Thank you for watching. hope you enjoyed. And yeah, let me know what your favorite Pokemon card is. And I'll definitely do more with the Pokemon cards that I have in the future if you'd like organizing as well, because my binder is completely out of whack. But I want to wait until I get, because it's a 1,000 card binder. It holds 1,000 cards, like playing cards. But it's not technically completely full because there's some that I have in different separate sleeves in a different container, and not in a binder, like in a little or a big container. So 2 separate ones even. Or else it would be filled. But I want to wait until it's completely filled and then go through and just organize things based on when it was released and all that. And based off of numerically. Oh, this also is the one that has 4 out of 62. This is from the Fossil set. I do know that. This is for the Fossil logo for the Fossil set. Anyway. Bye.